All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Cyrus Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, upload a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview again by clicking that link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. It's a beautiful, amazing program. Check it out, family. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace official. General Cyrus Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodie, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for everything in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Patreon, family. Got everybody know General got the pop in his page on Patreon by far. Classic material right here. The biblical creation story exposed. Y'all remember when I was out in Harlem and I was out there on the street and I freestyled that what was that? What was the name of that lecture I did out there on the street? It was called, damn. It had to do with religion. I forget the name of it, but it's a classic out there. It's a goddamn Conquered by Religion. That was the name of it. Conquered by Religion. Out there on the street. Freestyle. Just classic freestyle breakdown. You feel me? It's all over the goddamn internet. But anyway, this is on that level. You understand what I'm saying? And I might be more exquisite in the breakdown of the creation story on this one than I was out there. That's all I can tell you. Don't you dare miss it. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna get around. You believe me? I'll tell you that if I ever release it, it's gonna get around. Just letting you know. Ancient Carthage and Phoenicia, masters of the Mediterranean, powerful presentation dealing with Carthage, Phoenicia, Canaan. We're going to be dealing with the Etruscans, the Trojans, Tyrrhenians. We're going to be dealing with the Minoans, the ancient warrior king Hannibal. We're going to be dealing with the etymology, sacred etymology of these African Mediterranean nations. You ain't going to want to miss it. Click that link at the top of the chat and be front row and center. It's already ready to preview right now. To all the family out there, donate. Thank you. Those who like to donate, the link is in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Cyrus Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. Why Africans are taught before they come to the U.S. not to fuck with Black Americans. I'm hearing it from the horse's mouth. Africans, they saying that they goddamn people told them, some of them, a lot of them, you see, a lot of them are being told when they come over here, do not fuck with Black Americans. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. You see, they say we drug dealers. They say we criminals, and you understand what I'm saying? Tell them to go run straight to the white man and move out where he at. You see, that's what they're being told by their parents. Straight from the horse's mouth. We got the video here. Got this young brother here. He's a first generation, born here And he's giving you the breakdown on all them old heads coming, how they think, how they act, and what they put him through when he got here, because he wanted to be with the blacks. You see what I'm saying? He said they took him out there with the white people and they out there calling him nigger and shit. And he had to deal with it just, you understand, on the strength of his goddamn parents. You see what I'm saying? They'll put you through it. So and so we're gonna bring the brother straight on up. I like to hear it from the horse's mouth. You feel me? Here we go.
Foundational Black Americans and boycotts and whatnot. And as a first generation,
here we go. Let me bring it all back.
And boycotts and whatnot. And as a first generation African, I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on it. Africans that are going and all this reparations that they're talking about they want to get for Black Americans and whatnot, they don't got no business doing that. And the Black Americans are
Cash out, family,
right to be upset, right? Because ain't no way someone comes from another country to dunk on you, tough smack, say that you don't know anything, call you stupid, call you worthless, call you murderers and gangbangers and thieves, all.
Thank you.
And then say they want reparations for the suffering that you went through. Africans do have a narcissism problem.
You hear that?
I grew up with 2 African parents. One of them was extremely racist. The other one, not so much, but my mom's just I don't know. My dad used to see black kids and call them troublemakers. Every time he seen one, he had a problem with seeing black people. And it was beyond me. He would see kids that I knew was good kids. I knew that they were, honors kids. And one night he would say they're troublemakers. Oh, they're just troublemakers. Because he's seen they're just black. They're black kids riding bikes. They got to be doing something bad. That was, shit, when I got 13, because I didn't want to run track and play soccer like other African kids, and I wanted to play basketball and football with the other kids around my age, other kids that look like me, when I wasn't even allowed to have.
I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to stop boycotting business until, that's right.
Friends. He moved us the fuck away from black people. Where I ended up going to a place where when I went to school, when I had to walk to school in the morning, there were kids in trucks saying fuck niggers and throwing shit at us. The amount of shit that I went through, and then to even more effect, right? We're living in the suburbs, away from most black people. This man started calling me a murderer, gangbanger, and all this stuff when I was like 14, just getting into high school, and he would call everyone he knew, family members, friends, all that, call them all up. Oh, Nyake's a gangbanger, he's a murderer, he's a thief, he does so much, that man spent my entire life. So I don't even talk to that man, because shit, who would? Nah. But anyways, that's a whole different situation. I work with Africans. You feel me? I'm a postal worker. There have been plenty of times where I'll be working, and the type of shit that they would say, like I had one guy, he offered to take me to lunch. He was like, oh, let me take you to lunch, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, okay. He's like, I want to show you a bit about my culture. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I know he's Nigerian and whatnot. He was being cool. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't think anything of it until we get to the fucking restaurant. And this guy goes, yeah, man, I see you're a hard worker. Black people don't work like that. They're just so lazy, and you're just one of an exemplary example. Oh, I wanted to lose my shit. I wanted to lose my shit. One, I stopped him. I said, pause, man. And he was like, because he was trying to show me jollof rice, and he was trying to tell me about jollof rice, like it was some great shit. And I said, stop right there. I said, one, this jollof rice is nasty as hell. Whoever cooked it can't cook for shit. Because your meat shouldn't be chewy like motherfucking gum. Two, I'm African. Three, that was racist as hell. And I got up and left. Another example. It's actually just like about a week ago. There's a guy at my job named Joseph, which Lord knows that's not his name. What's his name? Mwangi. Anyways, motherfucker gonna ask me. Oh no, not even ask me. I said I was African because everyone was talking about shit. I was like, shit, I'm African, but you wouldn't, you know. He's like, you're not African. Is one of your parents African? He was like, you're a half breed, right? Like both of my parents. Oh, well, you never been back home. I was there as a child. Oh, well, you don't have an accent, so how's African supposed to know? Why is that how you judge somebody? Why are you pulling out a meter and stick to judge how African I am? What the fuck? So, hey.
And see, that's crazy as hell. And thank you, brother Edward, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the family in the chat. It's crazy as hell because he's the first generation, African here. I don't know what nation he said he was from. His peoples was from, but shit, they talking to him the same damn way. Like you wasn't born in Africa, and he got two African parents, and they talking to him the same goddamn way. You feel what I'm saying? Because they know he didn't came over here and shit. He gonna be more like, really, he gonna be more like us. You feel me? That's the culture he was born in, and so he gonna act more like us and shit. You feel me? He gonna be more. You understand? He gonna be more on our goddamn side. And for all the family, I know people gonna say, well, he's not a black American, but the brother seem, you could tell by his spirit, he leaned more towards us. You feel what I'm saying? He born over here. That's all he know. You see what I'm saying? Some motherfucker he don't know nothing else. This all he know. You feel what I'm saying? So what we do, he do. You see, and so they treat him the same fucking way that, they treat us. And they got all these fucking stereotypes. And yeah, he seemed like he cool. You feel what I'm saying? And he exposing there, and they treating him the same damn way. That just show you that some of them motherfuckers fucked up.
I really could give you a lot of examples because these niggas ain't shit. I had these two Africans try to pull me out the truck saying I stole the drugs they ordered in the mail. I stole it because I'm black. It wasn't because the package came to the station with a fucking hole in it. The manager saw it, right? And I had to fill out we got to fill out a little paperwork, say that the package came in damaged before we take it because it's an express. I got to go give an empty package to someone. I'm trying to cover my ass. I'll get over there. These motherfuckers gonna try to pull me out the mail truck, try to fight me, taking all these pictures. And then they started running around asking people if they knew me. I was like, bro, I went back to that man's house and I said, look here, I'm finna call the feds on y'all. Because, one, your sons are ordering drugs through the mail. And then, because I'm black, I had to have stole it. I wasn't gonna say nothing about your kids ordering fucking drugs in the mail. But now you're trying to fucking kill me. Or no, they actually found out where my car was at, right? Because they was stalking me hard. And the dude that was a mechanic there, funny enough, was one of their cousins. And I told him, hey man, you better get your cousins because you and them gonna get hurt. And I'm gonna file a police report because y'all stalking me and this is fucking Texas. I'm finna blow y'all shit. But I had to have been steep because I was black. I couldn't.
Yeah, I see that FBA.
Because y'all live on my fucking route. But hey,
Damo, I see.
And they don't even recognize me. I was a mailman for how long? They acting like I'm just some.
You seem a little more.
But that's how ignorant some motherfuckers are. As soon as it comes to black people, it's an instant hate. Instant.
Yeah.
And they don't like to see black people that do well either. Like you doing well for yourself. Ooh, they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit. It's like you spit in their face or something. I don't know. But my biggest thing, and I know I done seen other people say it, but yo, if y'all the people that was the top of your country that came over here, and you're comparing yourselves to these other regular Americans thinking, oh, we're so much better than them, No, you need to compare yourself to the 10% here, because you ain't nothing there. You ain't nowhere close. Not at all. Like all this shit, all this arrogance and shit. Because
Yeah.
the only thing they really need to do is just fucking apologize. Just that's really it.
Well, sometimes you just need a motherfucker say something. I ain't saying the motherfucker on the team or not. You see what I'm saying? I just, we know what it is. We just need a motherfucker to tell. You know what I'm saying? Well, tell us some more. You feel me? Yeah, okay. Tell us some more. Now get your motherfucking ass away from here. God damn. If it ain't one thing, it's another. If you ain't fight one thing, it's a motherfucking another. You feel what I'm saying? But check this one out, family. We got another one. We're going to drop down real quick. Yeah.
Got this talk from their family where they will sit you down and tell you are going there. Don't go and talk to those black Americans. Though. You just go and get pregnant. You get into drugs. You start become the gang banging. They give you that talk. That just go to the white community, find a nice place. They just go and be decent. Stay with the white people. They give you that talk. So when you enter America, you already have.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Let me tell you, you want to, I understand niggas going over to the Burger King and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need a ride, yeah, nigga, but motherfuckers said, let me take you out to lunch. That shit did sound kind of weird. I say, well, but them goddamn Africans do weird shit like that. Any kind of way. Some of them do weird shit like that. You be like, man, wait a minute. We don't do that shit back in the States. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got going on here. You feel what I'm saying? I see some shit, and they swear to God it ain't that way. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm looking like, hey, yeah, nigga, if it walk like a duck and it quack like a motherfucking duck, motherfucker is a duck. See what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers better reevaluate some of this shit. You understand? Yeah, that's why they probably on fucking, because a nigga will say something like, man, wait a minute, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is y'all? What's going on? But honestly, I just got the video. I didn't know the nigga was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't go that deep in it, but I just, needed the nigga to say what he said, and the motherfucker won't get no more airplay on this motherfucker. I tell you that. Yeah, that's real talk. Let's go and let this one play out real quick. Here we go.
A lot of Nigerians that travel abroad got this talk from their family where they will sit you down and tell you are going there. Don't go and talk to those black Americans. Though. You just go and get pregnant. You get into drugs. You start become the gang banging. They give you that talk. That just go to the white community, find a nice place. They just go and be decent. Stay with the white people. They give you that talk. So when you enter America, you already have a perception of African Americans. You've judged them. And of course, they can see that judgment in your behavior towards them. And they see how you are almost like yes master to the Oyinbos. They see, they're not blind. So when they have that feeling of when they become defensive, when you're in their presence, it's because they see that perception you have of them. So I know I got that talk. And a lot of Nigerians got that talk. So we are over there, we are doing well, we are doctors, we are building houses, we are feeling like, yeah, so we come to the land of the living, we are the land of the plenty, and we are doing well. Forgetting that some people sacrificed for you to go there in the first place. So is that acknowledgement that the African American community are expecting of us, especially those of us living abroad in America?
Okay. Can I say something?
God.
Okay, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. But anyway, don't get mad out there. Don't get mad out there. We putting this shit out here because people need to hear it. You see, when you got to put the facts out there. You see what I'm saying? When you put the goddamn facts out there, then people they ain't got to, when it come time to make a goddamn decision, they know exactly what it is. You see, you know exactly what it is. And so a lot of them is mad because they own people. And like I say, we just putting it up here for verification. That don't mean they own the team. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean they own the team or nothing. All it means is that we got verification that we know what the fuck we saying and what we hearing is right and exact. Is right and exact, God damn it. And so, you know, a lot of time people, you know, when they make these, they say they, you know, they don't know why, you know, black people would come to these conclusions. And like I say, I hadn't heard some of this shit. And I'm just gonna take. I was taken back. I went on and I just say, let me live. And like I say, you know, I'm into shit for a season. I'm not, you know, when I'm in shit for a season. Meaning, if I say, okay, let me deal with this shit, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to do what I can. And I got playlists and shit where I might do 20 videos and shit. And then I'm gone. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay in this because it's too low frequency. But what I don't want to happen is for people to act like they don't know why. You see what I'm saying? You know, and I feel, you know, I still feel the same way that I feel. You know, you have to judge people individually, but it's more motherfuckers on, you know, amongst us, you know, with these ill feelings than what we believe. You see, and it's not about don't speak. See, that's just like what they say about the, you know, the white boy, he running around wanting to chop people head off. You can't be silent to no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That's how your ass got over here the first place. Because I'm quite sure it was some indicators. It was some motherfucking indicators on what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Or how, you know, and whether they could do something about it. Maybe they was, you know, the people that put them in had more power than them and they couldn't just up and make a move. And so they, you know, they tried to act like they didn't hear it. That's what most motherfuckers in fear do. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker's stronger than them, and even if they hear, that's how motherfuckers is. If they don't like you, man, listen, motherfuckers gonna talk about you, whether they whisper, how they look at you. It's some indicators when the motherfucker don't like you. You feel what I'm saying? It's an indicator when a motherfucker don't like you. So that's first and foremost. You know, and so when you hear motherfuckers get to woofing and talking shit, and you know, you have to be aware of that. You see what I'm saying? That wouldn't be wise. Motherfucker talking shit, and if you was in the classroom right here in America, motherfucker talking, you know, when you come out that front door, nigga, to leave school, nigga, you know that it could be on. You ain't just gonna ignore that shit. Say, man, they out there waiting on you, dog. Well, you better ball your motherfucking fist up, nigga, or call somebody on the phone to come get you, nigga, because it's on and popping. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, well, it ain't about no divide and conquer with me. It ain't about no divide and conquer with me, because it's about the spark with me. Either you got the motherfucking spark or you don't. That's just all it is to it. Ain't no motherfucking divide and conquer, because some of these niggas ain't even to be united with. You see what I'm saying? This is the illusion that everybody is to be united with. You see what I'm saying? Even within our own group, it's about who got the spark, who can rise above this bullshit. I'm not dealing with this shit, this low frequency shit, but I'm gonna deal with it for right now because I want people to know what the fuck is happening, what the fuck is, you know. It's just like Paul Revere. He said the British is coming. You see, he alerted his motherfucking people that the British was coming. Well, goddamn, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers coming for us. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just wanting motherfucker, you know, to know that this shit is happening. I'm gonna put these videos up because it's a season for me. It's a season. It does not change because I understand that there's black people, there's Africans that got the spark that's gonna rise above all of this shit. You see what I'm saying? And let the motherfuckers that want to do. And even in FBA, and see, that's another thing that, you know, and people say what you want to say. I'm just telling you, I'm forewarning you. There is no group that everybody in that motherfucker got the spark. You gonna be in groups and motherfuckers gonna be yelling and shit and they gonna be pumping their fists and they gonna be, And you might be the one that is truly sincere. You might be sure enough down for this shit. You see what I'm saying? But it's going to be a whole lot of motherfuckers. They ain't nothing but talk. You understand what I'm saying? And after a while, you're going to realize that you done anchored yourself to some motherfuckers that ain't nothing but talk. And that shit is draining. That's fucking vampire, energy vampire that drain the motherfucking life out of a lot of people because we really believe in our people. We really love our people. You know what I'm saying? We really love our people. And so we think that everybody's supposed to wake up at the same time. It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that, man. Everybody don't wake up. You have to rise. You have to ascend. You got to ascend. You see, that's your main thing. You plant seeds so that that other family can ascend. But it ain't on you when they ascend. It's on them. It's an individual thing on when we ascend. You feel me? So we can, no matter what group you say, it don't make a motherfucking difference. It is those who have the spark and those who do not have the spark. And you not going to make no motherfucker ascend on your terms and time. They must ascend for themselves, period. So you plant the seed and you move the fuck on. It ain't about no divide and no motherfucking conquer. Because most of these motherfuckers that they say or divide, they ain't got the spark. You got to move past them. You got to get into the end zone. You see, and you will see other family that know that they're going to be moving in that direction too. Those are the people you fuck with. You can't keep pulling no nigga and say, come on, motherfucker. They say, Seti, what have you done? I ain't did shit, motherfucker. I dropped the seed. You going to have to get up and motherfucker. They act like you supposed to put niggas on your shoulder and shit and carry their ass into freedom or something. You got to get your bitch ass up and do it for yourself. And that's the reality. So anybody, anybody that, you look at this shit out here, a lot of these niggas, majority of these niggas out here, they ain't got the spark. They ain't got the spark. They ain't got black divinity. They don't, if you ain't dealing that's why I always speak to black divinity. That's the core. If you ain't on black divinity, I don't fuck with you. You low level to me. You feel me? You on some other shit. You see what I'm saying? If you don't, like I say on one of my videos, if you don't love blackness, and you don't, if you don't think you black, you don't love blackness, you can get your ass up and you can get your ass up out of here. That's what I say in my lecture. You can get your ass up and you can get your ass. That's a prerequisite with me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about, well, I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, a lot of these people talk about us because we love black and they say, well, that's less. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, you this and you that. And I can go right in your motherfucking house and you got white Jesus on the wall. You got white Muhammad on the wall. You see, you speak English better than motherfucking Queen Elizabeth. You see what I'm saying? So that don't mean shit to me. You see, it all boils down connecting to the cosmos, understanding your black divinity, and let that black divinity be the basis and foundation for any and everything that you attempt to achieve in this life. That should be the foundation. And if you ain't on that, I don't give a fuck what you say you is. I don't fuck with you. That's just what it is. You feel? And that's just love right there that I'm dropping for family out, because I see a lot of people out there energetic. And that's how I am. You energetic. And you really ready to do this shit. But it's going to be a whole lot of other motherfuckers that ain't. And they're going to be saying the same shit as you, but they ain't going to be doing the same shit as you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to end with this. They're just like them trains and shit. And you watch them, and I used to watch movies and shit. I even watch motherfuckers when the train stop, they got all them empty goddamn cabooses and what they call them box cars and shit. And you'll see motherfuckers sneaking on the motherfucker and hiding in the box cars and shit, waiting on the motherfucker so they can get a free trip. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you first pull off and when all the box cars is empty, that motherfucker flying. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can put them, you can take them, you know how in the train, when you push that level forward, that motherfucker flying. You feel me? And then if you ain't realizing, you got a lot of weak motherfuckers they hiding on the box cars now. They wait for you to pull up and goddamn it, they load in and shit. And then when you get ready to push that motherfucker down, that motherfucker get to struggling and shit like that motherfucker don't want to take off no goddamn more. And then you wonder what the fuck is going on. You got a lot of dead weight. You got a lot of motherfuckers saying a lot of shit, but they dead weight. It's too many motherfucking dead weight niggas on the train now. You see what I'm saying? It's too many dead weight niggas on the train, and they done weighted the fucking train down. And when you get ready to take off, the motherfucker ain't even moving no more. So in that earlier stages of when people was energetic, you ain't the few motherfuckers that you got that you can identify in the beginning. It's best for y'all to go on and take off and try to do something with them few energetic minds, because after you build up, and that go with all them groups, it don't make no difference. It's a reality. And you would wonder why, and then motherfuckers will get in the group and start snitching on one another and shit and this, that, and they are split, just like religion. And like Dr. Ben taught me, religion come out of religion, come out of religion. If you watch it, everything split. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's nature. It's split. You see what I'm saying? The Protestants split from the motherfucking Catholics. The Shia split from the Sunni. Then you know, the Mormon split from this one. And the motherfucking Jehovah Witness and split, and so motherfuckers gonna split. You're gonna see it's gonna be a variation and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's how it is. And so motherfuckers have to understand that. Deal with motherfuckers who got the spark. You see what I'm saying? You know they got the spark. And you plant seeds. And you cannot determine when the next person is gonna sprout. The method is split from the Baptist. It's the same way. So just deal with people that got the spark, family. Ain't no divide and conquer in that. Because if you ain't got no spark, motherfucker, you conquered. And ain't nothing to divide. All you niggas conquered. Shit, what the fuck? You conquered. There ain't no need to divide a motherfucker conquer. All right, family. Black Power. We got more. If you're up, we got a few more. If you're up, let's continue to work out. This is about my last day. I got about another day or so. I don't want to stay on it but I do want to, make this shit, I want to make myself aware of this shit, because I had not heard this shit out of other people's mouths. You feel what I'm saying? And so I say, you know what? I got time today. You feel what I'm saying? So here we go again, family. I got another one coming up. Arm yourself with knowledge. Click that link. Get over there to Patreon. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.